I'm back.
Wait.
Right then. Oh, it's 4 people watching now. Someone else has come to laugh at me. Joy.
Steve's thinking of getting this game.
You got to stream it, Steve. Hasn't laughed again. Someone keeps joining, watching and leaving. Oh, someone's back again. Are they talking in chat? Because my chat's not refreshing.
I'll let you know.
Hello, mystery 4th person. I know that you're there. That's all I know. Entirely just sort of, I'm terrified because I know that it's a scary game.
Just explaining to him that you hate scary games and this is your first time.
Oh my god, scary! Oh my, they don't even explain. Fuck. The atmosphere, the setting, knowing that it's fucking scary, it's even worse. Like, if I didn't know anything about this game, it wouldn't be as bad. Is a 4th person chatting there now?
Nah. Just watching.
Just watching and laughing their heads off. And why not? Ah.
Steve's doing the same thing as me.
What, laughing?
Just sitting watching you with a beer. It's like a movie.
I'm glad I'm keeping you amused, Steve. I'm glad I'm making everybody's Christmas. That looks like it's boarded up down there.
I'm just glad you're finally playing your birthday present.
I know. I've been, well, you know why I've been, well, I've kind of been partly glad that I've had uni work to do so that I've been able to put it off. It just turns out it's taken over a bottle of bottle and 3/4 of amaretto to get going. When I finish this bottle off, which will be having about another 3 drinks of it. It's like a litre of it. Rare books. Can I climb out of there? Come on. Come on! Nope. Useless. Just bloody cockroaches. The noise just sort of appears. There's something behind you. Oh no.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Sounds Sounds like there's an old hand at being terrified. It's some firewood.
How resourceful are you trying to be?
What? You gone any quiet?
Said I love how resourceful you're trying to be.
Make a fire. It's not working. I've only just realised that this door is actually on the floor, not just open. What the hell's going on there? I don't want to go down there. I really want to go in there. Yeah. Get out of the way. Oh no. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract will run for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall be returned to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is recommending my services at the Prussian Royal Court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, the House of Garrick. Why do I seem to think that he's a crazy monster thing? I've been told about. I've barricaded the door. That's a brilliant idea.
You can do that.
There we go. Can I move the table? That'll be good. Just throw chairs at the door. Stop anyone from getting in. That's brilliant.
Only holds them off for a little bit longer.
Can you not can you just stand at the doorway and just hold the door again?
No.
So what you're telling me is there's some crazy thing stronger than me. It's just unacceptable.
Even if you could just hold the door shut, you wouldn't want to be that close to it, even with the door between you.
Really? Makes me a bit more scared.
No, my instinct when I see it is to get as far away as possible.
I mean, I've got a feeling that my instinct when I see it is to fucking scream. I'm just gonna stay here, I'm not lying. Oh, how scared I am at the moment. So
Guy in chat said if you need any help then he'll help.
Well, I can't see anything you're typing, so...
I can that, I can read it here.
The only way that you can help is if my friend here decides to pass on the information, and he might be cruel.
Would I?
Yeah.
It's true.
Really, you have to ask that?
You'd expect nothing less from me.
Nope. But I do appreciate the offer of help, but I'd like to sort of terrify the crap out of myself. All on my own, in terms of that. I'm here purely for entertainment purposes.
We'll just help if you get completely lost.
Yeah, if I'm just fine. It took me... How many times did I walk back and forth to find that starting lever? I think I went back about 3 times. Was.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger.
I like these letters.
Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me.
Pretty sure that's a bit racist.
I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage
Strange language.
confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
So he's used to being
I was trapped.
shit scared then. So nice. Why can't he call upon that? Did I look at you, Joel? I can't remember.
Nah, you didn't.
Good double checked anyway. Is anything else being said? No. Just hear your keyboard clicking away.
Oh no, I'll mute my mic when I type next time.
It's actually keeping my sanity, to be honest. Fucking hell, I wish I hadn't done that. Oh my god.
He's in shock at you smashing it.
Just me, I was in shock after I smashed it.
Fonzie's what is he doing in capitals?
You are? Who said that?
Steve.
What am I doing in terms of what am I doing smashing it?
Yeah. And then the other guy just is quite shocked that the piano outside the room was being played.
Don't scare me like that. I didn't even notice the piano. I'm scared to look in this door in case it sneaks up behind. Someone sneaks up behind. Why do you have to go both ways? Why can't they like... Fuck. I didn't do that. Dangerously low. Okay. How do I increase insanity? Staying alive. Look out the window. See trees. It's not just a dream. Trees. Insanity. ... Oh man. I guess then I need more. I need to use more light.
Your lantern a bit more in really dark areas.
I can still see. I can kind of see anyway. I've looked around on myself. Oh. I didn't go in there last time. No, I didn't. My guess is I've missed something. Oh man, I've been down here. What the fuck was that? Might have just been the floorboards creaking, but...
Said just progressing correctly within the game and solving puzzles increases your sanity as well.
Well, I don't know if I'm progressing. Good at solving puzzles, but not when I'm shitting myself. Got a fair bit of oil. Not too bad. I'm gonna play the piano. That would surely. In case anyone's wondering. Floor plans. Maybe I might be able to find something that tells me where to go. The thing that I'm worried about is that, like, if I go like really insane and I have to do all this again, and I get really confident and I know that there's something to power me and then someone jumps out on me.
For centuries.
You can save the
When
game.
the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Let's save it then. Options, no?
Abramite, he pretty much said if you any confusion about the story or anything, then just ask.
No, I'm sure I'll pick it up. It's a case of I'm in a castle and something weird's gone on. But it's only giving me the option to save and exit. Do I need to save and exit and then go back in?
A quick save control in your options. Under input.
No, I don't like it. No.
I'll ask this guy.
How do you save without exiting? Mind you, I'll just save and then I'll go back in. Oh, it looks like it all the saves. It's alright, it's not all the saves, it's not a problem.
Were you worried you'd have to start from really far back?
I just didn't want to have to start from the very beginning again, to be honest. I mean, I'd probably get through it pretty quick, but it still would be a ball there.
Just want to have little things in it you don't have to worry about saving, so it keeps you immersed.
Yeah, it makes it even worse. I don't even have the glorious privilege of being able to think, oh, I need to save. Fill me lantern up.
You notice the down the plane health again.
How the... No way did rocks that big fall through there. Don't be silly. This game's taking the piss. Joy.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Give me a puzzle, take my mind away from the game. Logical.
This is important, this bit.
I'm guessing it tells you about the story. I think something's gonna jump out and scare the shit out of me.
Start walking.
Oh, I have to move. Oh, I thought it was... No, not on my lantern.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
I don't wanna be drawn to it.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
So he's haunted from breaking an orb or whatever it was. Head is pounding, hands are shaking. It's pretty accurate in real life. The way through's been blocked off. That's what all that pile, that noise was. Oh joy. This one I'm going the right way.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Like a puzzle.
It is. He just asked if the character you're playing's lost his memory, like losing the game name.
You sarcastic bastard. That wasn't a puzzle. The fact that the books were glowing kind of gave it away. you hiding wardrobe? Let's see, you can.
Get caught going into it though, you're dead.
Maybe I like hanging myself in a wardrobe.
Also, mate, just turn your volume up as loud as you can.
It is as loud as it can go. It's actually quite painful on the ears a little bit. Oh, okay. Is it not pretty loud on the stream? Is that way someone turn it up?
Just told you to turn it up for your enjoyment.
Enjoyment is definitely not the right word. More like your enjoyment. Wilhelm and Foles have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and killing my trusty servant. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter's been handled. I don't want to go in the wine cellar. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whichever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Why do I get the feeling there's going to be something in the wine cellar? I really don't want to go to the wine cellar, Liam. Just so you know.
Oh, booze there, you should go.
I've got booze here, it's fine. I'm good for... When did that open? This was locked a second ago. Ah, so I can go back through.
This guy's actually gives some very good advice for you actually when you're playing.
What, not shit myself?
No, because you know there's a monster in that. It says when the monster's stalking you, there's a certain type of music. So the first time it happens,
I'll shoot myself.
Identify with the music. So then you can, the next time you sort of remember, when you're being hunted if you've not seen it. I'm not telling you what the music is.
All I just heard then was a roar. That's beating. I'm a little bit scared right now. A bit more so than I was. I don't want to play anymore. Can I refund my birthday present? You get a gift from it. Seriously, what the fuck? I'm actually a bit scared.
He goosebumps did that.
What the fuck? Okay, that hurts. Actually, you've no idea how scared I am right now.
Played it, I have an idea.
I don't know, I'm a bit of a wimp. You know, I used to find when I was a kid, I used to find Tomb Raider scary.
Well, to still be playing then.
Say again?
But you're doing well to still be playing if you found Tomb Raider scary.
Only on bits, but you know, when you're sort of walking around and you know that something's going to get you. really don't want to go through this door. Oh, that's not the wine cellar, is it?
He's sympathising with you. He did say that Tomb Raider was scary as shit when those dinosaurs came out.
God, yeah. Go away! Don't like you cockroaches. I've not got a problem with cockroaches in real life. This bloody game. Every time I hear a noise, I'm shitting myself. I actually wish I knew nothing about this game before I started playing it. If I knew nothing, I'd be a bit scared. I wouldn't be expecting something to jump out on me.